find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Defense is, here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he fires the football to the right side. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Now it's 2nd down here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Nelson. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down. Things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Running out of time in the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. To throw, it's Brown. He's hit just before the throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fights off a defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to pass. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Ball handed off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minno's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Knights will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Bates. But he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to pass. It's Brown. And the ball is hauled in. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So they'll try for the 2-point conversion using the jumbo formation. Back to throw. It's Brown. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Bates. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They're going to run it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Brown. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. The Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Just trying to get rid of it. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Touchdown, UCF. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Back to pass. It's Brown. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's good for a first down near the 40. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looking to chuck it again. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, BSU. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Richardson. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground. Really, any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
The Broncos looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down and goal upcoming. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown Broncos. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
1st down and 10. Dropping back, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The pass rush closing in. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Knights with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Receiver makes the grab.
When you talk about pressure, here we are in the national championship, 4th quarter, late in the game, trailing, been denied 3 straight plays. They've got to find a way to call their best play to score a touchdown.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knights. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they...
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Boise State Broncos.